Peace, love, and blessings, beloved. It's a very beautiful morning here. Time check is about 8:30, and I hope you all are very well wherever you're watching from. I have a special announcement, and I'm sure this is going to interest you, my black brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Now, this is specifically for descendants of enslaved Africans. See, I'm talking about my black brothers and sisters who are in the Caribbean, Europe, America, Canada, South America, wherever you're watching from. I'm sure this is going to interest you now. When I look on my timestamp, I'm about, we're about a year in, we are closing in, not exactly a year, but we are closing in to making a year since I started doing this YouTube thing on a whole serious level right now. If you have been watching my journey where I started, or when I first started, in the initial periods of my YouTube journey, I put out an open invitation to Israelites who are in the diaspora now. I received a lot of correspondences, and many of the people were ready to move immediately, and others had it in mind, they had some things to put in place, this and that, right? Now, let me not talk too much. Let me stick to the point, right? So many black brothers and sisters, I'm talking about black people, I'm talking about Africans, right? And I hope I'm addressing you correctly. Africans in the diaspora, right? I said Caribbean, Europe, Americas, South America, anywhere. Now, many of these people, or many people, they don't have a direct link to the mother continent. Now, this is not for anyone who does not identify as African. This message is only for those who really and truly believe that they are African, right? And you would like to repatriate to the continent, but you don't have any affiliation, you don't have any attachment. And I know there's so many people like this, right? So let me touch on this real quick to give context to the message that I am putting out in this video, right? Now, in the initial periods, as I was saying, of me starting my YouTube channel, I put out an open invitation to brothers and sisters who identified as Israelites, but are in the diaspora, right? And they would like to repatriate to the continent, especially to Uganda. I'm speaking from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. So many of you reached out to me and you were very interested. Now, I have to be honest, I have to admit that when I first started, I thought it was, as easy as you're welcome to Uganda, boom, and you can just relocate here to Uganda. I admit that it has been, or it is still, a very, very hard thing to do. It's not as easy as speaking that, hey, you can come to Uganda and settle here. All the bureaucracy, the politics, the red tape that is involved with the immigration, right? So I can tell you rather with authority that I have dealt with so far 2 brothers, and I have a pretty clear view of how the system is. Don't get me wrong, many of African countries don't have a direct system of welcoming such kind of people. I'm talking about Africans in the diaspora who don't have any affiliation, any links, any background directly, right? That's why I mentioned that this video is mostly going to benefit are descendants of enslaved Africans in America, Caribbean, South America, Canada, Europe, right? Now, there is no direct system to welcome you back, you who are willing and are ready to come and settle in any African country. And Uganda is not exception. So there is no direct system to cater to such needs. But I am announcing this as a, as an individual that who has helped so far 2 people, right? So I have a brother who responded to the call that I put out of when I invited Israelite brothers and sisters to come and form a community of repatriating Israelites to Uganda. And then there is obviously a brother who visited and returned, but I'm sure he's working on his return, right? So I am coming in to launch a consultancy service for everyone who is interested in settling in Uganda. But also, if you're not ready to settle, you know, Uganda is a beautiful country you would like to visit. So I am making this announcement that I am launching a consultancy service. If you're interested in visiting Uganda, if you would like to relocate to Uganda, if you would like to repatriate to Uganda, so I have a more clear view right now than I did about 10 months ago when I first started doing this, right? So it's pretty clear what you need to do, what you need to qualify, you know, the applications, the paperwork that you need to submit. I've been through all this. All right. So anybody who is interested to repatriate to Uganda, right, I am inviting you. I can, you know, I can provide the, I'm sure many of you, you know, go down on the internet. So if you're looking for someone to collaborate what you saw on the internet, what you read on the internet, you need someone on the ground to collaborate the information you have gathered on the internet during your research of, you know, going around doing your research, right? There is so many resources around that you can go to seek information. And I'm sure many of you have done this. But if you're looking for someone to collaborate those information, right? So here is where my services come in. Now, you know, then also, like I said, I have been through the process, you know, visiting immigration offices with the 2 brothers that I have dealt with, you know, making these applications. So one of the 2 brothers moved here sometime last year in July with his family of 4 children and his wife, right? Then another, as I told you, he just visited and then went back to plan further. So many of you are ready as go, but you need someone on the ground, like foot on the ground, to kind of help you navigate some of these things that you have been reading or seeing on the internet. So I am telling you that I can be that person. And then, of course, those who would like to visit, you know, for just a few moments, then I can help you too. Then obviously I have information about how you can get started with your business, acquiring land, you know, the land issue. I have put out numerous videos of me going out there to look at land. So I am very, very knowledgeable as regards these land deals here in Uganda, right? So if you're interested in the things that I have just talked about, right, you can hit me up. My email is in the description. It is provided in the description of this video, right? And several other videos. Write me an email and let us talk about, you know, what you would like me to help you with. So I'm very, very excited, and I hope you too will be very excited. The system is not really very straight, but there is a way out to get your application accepted, and then, you know, anyway, just hit me up. My email is provided in the comments below, and let us talk about your journey. So I thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and do all that. Peace, love, and I'll see you